Alright, boys. Just setting up. Oh, I'm coming. Alright, boys. Let me know if this is a bit loud. Oh. Just gonna move my hair for this stream. It's in my face. Okay. Let me load up the Twitch chat. I feel like it is slightly loud, but that's just in my ears. Okay. Alright. Hey up! Oh god, I look like a rat. 1 minute. Hey up, we're back. What the hell is going on here? What the heck is this? Okay, it's fine. Alright, lads. It's gonna be a good one, this one. This is a bit of a different stream. I've never streamed something like this. Ooh. Let me put on the LED lights. Let's go for a big pink. You know? Doki Literature Club. Very girly game. Well, stereotypically girly, I guess. I don't know. Alright, lads. How are we, chat? Just a few moments before we get into the actual feralness of this game. Okay. What we up to, lads? Oh, I'm excited to do this stream. Okay. Here it is. Doki Literature Club, right? Now, as you can see up there is a trigger warning because this game is actually considered psychological horror for whatever reason. So, I guess watch at your own risk. I don't know what we're going to be seeing. But, basic plot. We get anime girls, these four. And it's a visual novel, and it's a dating sim, I think. And then you choose one. And they all have different personalities, and you go to this literature club, and it all seems fine, but apparently there's a dark twist. So yeah, returning to the basement. Oh, let's go. Okay. Also, I think we're considered a boy. Yeah, we're considered a boy in this. So, as usual, I will go by woman. I did that in Genshin Impact. Oh, I'm gonna have to do voices. Hey! Okay, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? I have a lot of them. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Oh yeah! We're the main character, right? But we're an absolute dick. Like, we're really rude. So, bear in mind, this isn't me. This is a character. 1 minute. Okay. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's a bit rude. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say I can't even... Okay. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, woman! Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Ehehe. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oh, this is a lot of reading. By the way, woman, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Oh, I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Oh my god, Legend, hi! Welcome! We're talking to anime girls. You know, e-girls. You haven't missed anything though. We're basically, this is our childhood friend, apparently. Yeah. Okay. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on an average of while wasting my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is... Oh. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Oh, she's so cute. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Ooh! Classroom? Okay, I actually want to get creative with the voices, because, okay, Sayori's like... Sayori, I don't want to stretch my vocals too much, but Natsuki, we're going to make her an annoying, high-pitched girl. Because there's a really high-pitched, childish character. And Monica is like the mature one. And Yuri is the mature, seductive one, okay? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Jesus. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. GG. I thought I'd catch you coming out the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. She goes a club? Oh, I wonder which club. Which club, may I ask? Sayori. Legend! These act like real e-girls. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is a vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. This girl! And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Why'd you keep doing that? Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is that much of an airhead or if she's so as cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh my god, thanks for the follow, Dark Fortnite Eye. One moment. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Okay. Everyone, the new member is here. I just realized my webcam is in the way. One moment. Oh, not what I meant to do. No, you. I just realized I'm in the way. I'm in the way a bit. Or I could go up here. No. What do I? Oh. 1 minute. Let me mess with my. I'll hide the follower goal for this. Okay. We'll go in the bottom corner for this stream. Because I might get in the way. Okay. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. There she is. She's a murderer, okay? I feel like I'm getting serious murderer vibes. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, woman, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? I don't know why she's American, by the way. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Humph! The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that oh. You can just ignore. No. Okay. Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Thank you for the follow, Nibble Clouds. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Look at her eyes. Look how piercing they are. So weird. It's great to see you again, woman. Smiles sweetly. Look at, what is this? What is this? What is... What do you call that position? Let me know in the chat. I'm confused. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, woman. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey. Oh wait. She's not a man, is she? Hey, I made them and I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh, the British culture. Is it even possible to do that pose? I have no idea. That's my impression of Monica. That's the best you're getting, okay? That's my impression of Monica. That is she's like snaking her spine. Probably from all that late night reading. Anyway, as Sayori mentioned, it had been widened so that there was one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Yet we make fun of her, you know? Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! That's my noise. Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's adorable. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. Oh wait, her mouth's full. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. So much thought. Goodbye, Emilix. Oh crap, I'm covering up the text. Oh, poo. Oh, poo. Oh, poo. Okay. One sec, dudes. That's fine. Wait, I don't know. Sorry, I'm adjusting the webcam, guys. Just respect my inability to do anything. Okay. I don't want to cover up the text. That's so annoying. Okay, we'll just go back to where we were. D. I'm such an amateur. Okay, back to business. Back to business. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. See, we're already getting women, guys. We're already getting women. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Munch. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you already. Oh, come on, Natsuki. You could be a bit more subtle. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you to know. You, dummy. All right. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Look at her eyes. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? See, Monica comes across really nice, but isn't she, evil? I don't know. My two main people who I would go for are Yuri and Monica, but... I'm streaming! I'm streaming! Shut my door! You almost got photobombed, guys. Anyway, yeah. But she's evil. Yuri's very evil. Sayori, something happens to her, and Natsuki is just a plain dick. I don't want her. But I don't know. Monica, I'm surprised. How did you decide to make your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? The snake again! Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics stuff around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be so hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I agree. This club looks really fun, but literature, I just think of GCSE English, and it just, no. You have to work hard to convince people that we're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Bye, Otter! So, woman, what kinds of things do you like to read? Five Nights at Freddy's books. Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Oh my god. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to throw you into a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Same, girl. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. I'm the worst. This story makes me the worst, dude. Oh, that's actually embarrassing. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I couldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror! Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Oh, she's a cutesy girl. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say that out loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Natsuki I don't know that word. Natsuki sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her arms on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Look at that face. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess I do sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Oh, this is the fun gimmick in the game. Because you get to, like, write your own poems. And, like, direct them at the girl you want. It's really good. I'm just going to put on some lip balm. One sec, dudes. One moment. Anyone else thirsty? Might we have a hydration break? Literally, we've barely been live for a while. I already need to fill up my water. One moment, lads. Just stare into Monika's eyes. I will be like a minute. Sorry about that. I've got a grape, just like last stream. I grab a grape when I have a break. Okay. Also, no, I didn't wash my grape because I don't care. I'll eat pesticide, whatever. Okay. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Everyone gets to embarrass themselves. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Fair enough, that is a good idea. Isn't that right, woman? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made the decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yeah, we have 8 eyes on us right now. I'm not feeling too comfy right now. Oh my god, my computer screen looks terrifying. But, I'm sorry. I thought, humph, woman. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Thanks for the follow, big schlonker. Nice name, man. Boobs. Yeah, I agree. Thank you for the follow. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, guys, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Ugatidiamong. Stop! I thought I was alone here. Oh my god, what the hell? Ugatidi Among Us? Among Us in real life? Anyway, we're going off topic, guys. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Woman! I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Don't you know who I am? Wait, is it you, Luke? Big schlonker. Wait, genuinely, who are you? I bet. Just need to attend an emergency guild meeting. Okay, legend. Oh my god, Luke, hi! Luke! Ah! Ooga titty Among Us. Among Us. Oh my god, I was so confused at first. Okay. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Nice name in game, by the way. I know, right? It's perfect. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, woman! Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Aw, this is cute. So far. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will found me. The best girl, in my opinion, I don't know. Yuri or Monica, they're both very mentally ill, but Yuri and Monica are the ones that attract me the most. But Sayori is really cool as well. Yeah, Sayori's nice too. But you'll find out why I'm a bit apprehensive. Because
certain events.
Okay, guys. Okay. Here's the fun bit, guys. Okay, are you ready? This is the really fun bit. Yeah, I love Monica too. Monica's genuinely pretty as well. Okay. We can't obviously direct it at Monica, but if you guys haven't played this game before, you'll know there is some rare occurrences where you can pick words that resonate with Monica, even though she isn't an option. So we're aiming for Yuri, but if there's a word that could be Monica, let me know. And little Monica pops up at the bottom right. Yeah, you know what I mean, yeah. Okay. Let's see. Ambient. Room. Oh no! How am I already messing up? Starscape. Massacre. Vivacious. Oh no, I think that one's Sayori, isn't it? I actually don't know. Passion? What? She just likes emotions, doesn't she? Monica looks the best. Sayori is the nicest. Yeah. I'll agree. Uncanny. Secretive. Vertigo. Vivid. Horror. Philosophy. Contamination. Hopeless. What? Wait, why does Sayori have so many? Firefly. What? Okay, death. No, what? Oh my god. Monica likes the word sus. Intellectual. Crimson. Eternity. Unending. Okay. Not bad, I guess. Hi again, woman. Glad to see you didn't run away out on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, woman. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like she deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us... what the fuck? If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Woman always gives it her best, as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? Hee. Aw, Sayori. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. She is whispering. She would whisper. She is... No, Yuri would whisper. Yuri does whisper. How come you and woman can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori, me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a bigger deal when it's actually not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Legend, just roll with it. We're at a literature club. We're meeting women. Okay? First of all, I wasn't even expecting anything in the first place. So any kind gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. I can't do her voice. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Yeah, don't use chat, Legend. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know... Yuri, what do you want to do? What do you mean, you know? Yuri, what do you mean? No! Discuss it if you wanted. Yuri wants to have sexual... I think she does. I think she's interested. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picks out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't mean to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression. Thanks for the follow, Merry Meep. Holy crap, the support. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, Mary Meep. 06. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap! I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Main character energy, anyone?
I'm just saying. I'll check Instagram in a minute, don't worry. I'll check it after the stream. Oh, I need a drink. I'm getting lightheaded from this reading. Okay. Is that so? What's it about anyway? No problem. Can you put the drink to the camera? I'm thirsty. Have some. Ah! I'm dripping all over my keyboard. There you go. Also, I've had this drink since I was like 4, so that's why it's so weird looking. It's so weird. Glug. There you go. There you go, guys. Hey, just a question. Are you playing that for the first time? I've seen people play it, but I've never played it myself. So, yeah, and I've only seen snippets, so I don't really know what happens. I just know it's messed up in some ways. Why does it taste like gasoline? Maybe that's what I drink. But yeah, Merry Meep, yeah, this is technically my first time playing it. Anyway. Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give you anything, or give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life seems to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You streamed it years ago. Yeah, it is scary. That's why there's a trigger warning up there. It is very sus. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, woman? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. Don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Okay, you go have a piss. Bye, Luke. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals and their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well,
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like book and writing fill my thoughts, I find I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. I'm just going to remove this pillow. Get out of here, pillow. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, oh no, that's me! That's me! In fact, I might as well get started reading it tonight, right? Or reading it now. You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Dude, that's the last thing you do when someone has social anxiety. You say, you just said a minute ago you wanted this. Don't make them guilty, man. Jesus. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Swag boobs! I mean, she's covering them right now. I think she's feeling a bit, you know, just a bit, you know. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Ah! Yeah! Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company of someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry, I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's next to Yuri's. Then I hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh! Boys, we got a cutscene. This is our first actual cutscene with proper, like, art. Special, oh! Cool. Bye, Otter. Is there an option to move your arm towards her boob? I wish. But at the moment, our hand is chilling there. When does she take off her clothes? Well, I don't know if that happens, but she does come to your house. And apparently you get to suck on her fingers. Not looking forward to that. Oh no, that's me. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her form after it flips to the other side. I know, there is literally zero sex. So you were gonna say suck on something else. No! Behave, 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 behave. Behave. Behave, please. Oh my god. Okay. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it by her own volition. You want to dropkick Yuri? We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange.
I think I need to get a bit closer to my mic. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see.
End of cutscene, boys. I don't think we didn't get to touch her boobies just yet. Thick as in stupid, not thick.
Thick.
End of cutscene. No touching boobies, man. None of that. The game is conditioning us. Man, that sucks. That genuinely sucks. Day ruined. But woman! That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Ooh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in the bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's time that we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. I can't check Instagram while I'm streaming, Luke. You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright! I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Don't worry, don't apologize. I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Okay, there is something really hot about good handwriting. Like, if you have good handwriting, mwah, give it me. My handwriting is... Ow! My handwriting is so cool. You know, one day I'll do a stream where I just show you guys my school books. My old school books with my terrible handwriting. Anyway. Oh. Okay. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly... You're not hot. Neither am I. Don't worry, Luke. No, but you are hot. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. We got the tunes, boys. Okay. Should we go in order of who we love? I love Monica the most. Then Yuri, then Sayori, then Natsuki. So we'll go Monica. I'll just start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, woman. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
I'm always listening.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess you have to. Don't worry, woman. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, woman. I was going, ooh, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Oh, that's naughty. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this style of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, he likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. She pogged while reading it. She did actually. I'm trying to sleep well tonight. Thank you. None of that. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel or letting them deeply analyze their... Okay, big words. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you most. See, she's nice. Don't you think? Like, I know she's, you know, she's gonna break the fourth wall. But she's genuinely cool. Can you write an Among Us poem for Monica? You know what? I mean, I wish there were words like sussy baka, but there's none of them in the poem book. But next poem, if we see anything to do with imposter, because I think that is a word, or like suspicious, we're gonna pit that. I'm just saying, we're gonna pit the Among Us option. I promise. I bet Monica would love it though. She'd love a sussy Among Us poem. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Love, I'm not tempted by you. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Love, that is exactly what I'm struggling with. That is exactly what I'm struggling with. I want to impress you. It would actually. The random words and then just... By the way, I am in a cacophony of meaningless, endless pain. By the way, you're the imposter in Among Us. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, okay. Okay. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackles protrudes. A noisy neighbour, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay, Monica's a good writer. Also, I think I understand what this means. Because, you know how... So, right, hold on. I am Shakespeare because I've played the game before. Okay, basically, Monica... I heard that she actually knows it's a game. She knows it's a game. And she knows that we are a human playing the game, right? And she basically is looking out of the hole through the computer screen and seeing me. That, by the way, they misgendered me. but that's fine. That's fine. What do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. Oh! Hi, Emma! Hi, Death Scorch! Also, I'm suddenly a man. They refer to me as a he. My name is literally woman, but, I mean, fair enough. I know this game. Yeah, we've been playing for like an hour. It's actually mentally scarring me. But what I want to do, before we end off, we'll write one more poem. Our goal is to write an Among Us poem. And to get this girl, because Monica's hot. Anyways, when performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's coming off really strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. And when you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. It's called writer's block. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. My God. I've been reading out loud for like an hour and my vocal cords are broken. Your name, literary woman, the girls. Yeah, he's a man. Oh my God, guys. I didn't realize y'all were still watching. Jesus Christ, man. PogChamp. Okay. Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Oh! Sorry, I got excited. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her entire face. Ooh, he's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. I think she did just throw up. Yuri threw up and then said exceptional. I'm confusion. She's vomiting again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Yuri traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up them. I think it's the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. I know, she is sus! Let's vote her out. Yuri's the imposter. Sus! Why is she staring at me like that? Little bit sussy. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Oh yeah, are there any Natsuki lovers in chat? You don't know the game? Basically, it's about, you go to a literature club and there's four different girls, all mentally messed up, but it's seen as a cutesy game until everything starts to open up. And basically you just gotta write poems and direct them at the style of the girl who you want. So we want Yuri and Monica, but there's gonna be a plot twist in a little bit. Beautiful girls, as the MC says. Don't spend time with Monica. Yeah, she's a bit sus, you know. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, it's only short. Okay.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Oh! Yuri! Yuri is... Okay, Yuri and Monica are both sus, but they're both good writers. Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, that's because I'm you know, you want to know why, Yuri? Because I'm reading it out to an audience on Twitch. That's why. Well, I just don't read script often, that's what I'll say. I actually think your handwriting is
Pretty.
That's a relief. I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, woman. Really? I must have completely missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it at all. But remember that poems often use their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, why can't I read, man? In this case, prepares the subject of the poem is only symbolically being compared to a ghost. Okay, bro, I can't be bothered. You're taking so long, love. Why is she taking so long? I'm going to keep doing my best work for you, woman. Ah, me too. Okay. Yuri's scenes are so long. I know, it's actually annoying. Oh yeah, Emma, it goes really, really, really weird very quickly. So, look forward to it. Okay, Sayori. This is a good poem, woman. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of woman who would be writing poems in her spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. Love. We had no option. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, woman. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. It's a decent thing to do. Thanks, Sayori. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my... Oh wait, no. Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Best poem of the year. Lesbian time. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're a woman playing this game, you just have no choice but to be a lesbian. It's just, you know? Pussy Harry, she thinks she's there to have fun and everything, but you're just there for the girls. I know. Sayori is fantastic, honestly. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that as if it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Well, anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah, I know, right? But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. And finally, Natsuki. What? My streamer died? What the shit? Why did you say the streamer died? Okay, guys, I actually have an idea. I love how you're all just calling everyone sus. Here's what I think. Shall we make Natsuki a roadman? Like a British nomad who goes, oi, in it. And I'll just add on the words like, in it, brov, wagwan, G, you know? Natsuki would make a very good roadman. Woman, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home, innit? What? Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that? You actually put effort into this, Mandem? Do you think I'm stupid in it? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine, Wagwan. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway, Mandem. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again, Mudgy. Fair enough. Well, each to their own, I guess. Anyway, guess I gotta share mine now, bruv. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. I like this idea. I love how you're all very enthusiastic. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. That is the best poem I've ever read. You know, year like 2 me would have been very, like, I'd look up to you. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest, Bunda. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Some people don't even take my writing seriously in it. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly, Mandem. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, innit? Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro, innit? I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you, Mandem? I guess not. I decide to humour her with that last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew! I know me in real life, woman is. That took so long, man! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something, Yuri? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up, innit? How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all! Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Humph! If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Woman did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh my god, choose wisely, yeah. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And woman liked my poem too, you know. She even told me she was impressed by it. The music's gone, guys. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Well, maybe you're jealous that woman appreciates my advice more than she appreciated yours. Huh? And how did you know she didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh! Ooh! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose... whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as woman started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't feel like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they've only just noticed I've been standing there. Woman? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it, Mandem. If she could get over herself in it and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain it to a woman. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex meanings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, woman? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Oh! Okay, so we can choose Natsuki, Yuri, or Sayori. I think we need Sayori, don't we? Guys, we need help. I know. This is, yeah, okay, choose Sayori. Okay. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't even bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're going to make your friend feel like this? Woman, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset. No! Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Well, she got them to stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. Oh my god, she's crying. No! My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings in just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful! Guys! Natsuki, she's going to press... Sorry, why would you have... Let me sip some holy water, guys. Spread the holy water. beautiful. Oh. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. Yes, Mary, yes. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. We are the boys. Yeah, you're the boys. You're all the boys. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. Okay, Monica. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Woman, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So maybe your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the types of poems that people like. I don't know who to trust anymore. Chat, I don't know who to trust. Bit sus. I don't know. If any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Woman, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, woman, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation that I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Trust Monica. Wait, what are you guys saying? Wait. Don't trust Monica. Hi, V! Hi, V! Welcome! We're about to finish up the stream, but people are saying don't trust Monica and trust Monica. I just think don't trust Yuri, because Yuri's the one you want to steer clear of. But she's hot, so, you know. Let's do this. Okay, alright, I'll trust Monica. Let's try and root for Monica. We'll do this poem, and then we'll end the stream. You guys are having a full-on debate, man. We'll see. Okay. What do you think? Actually, can we, oh, hello, OBS. If we could just look up, actually, Monica DDLC words. I need Monica's word. Got 6 follows in a day. Yeah, I know, we're growing. We are actually growing, V. I'm really, really happy with this stream. Okay. Oh, okay. We got these. Okay. Okay. Let me join my own stream. One sec. Oh, wow. That was amazing. Let me quickly load up my stream so I can put it in my chat. Okay. Alright. Oh! Okay. Alright, I got it. Okay. Basic things to do with computers. Okay. Any of them there? Oh my god, that is so sweet, V. I don't actually have donations open yet. I will get them open. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a look for her words. I want to try and get some. Fireworks, treasure. Oh, crap! Okay. Unstable, yay. Let's see. Any of these. Mouse. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm taking a while. I'm having a look. Question. In unrequired. What? Jesus. Eternity. Starscape. Okay. Alright. Okay. Landscape. Okay. Entropy. Vitality. Infallible. Any of these? I'm looking for, like, president, you know, words to do with her. Just, as well. Tragic, thick. Vivacious. Valentine. Okay. Cage. Let's see. Vivid. None of these are really here. Passion. Oh crap! I keep picking words because I think Yuri would do that. When you play Slenderman, tell your dad to watch. Oh my god, yeah. He walked in on me as well. I was like, I'm streaming. Time. Vivacious! No, that's a Monica word. That's a Monica word, bro. It's okay. We're doing Yuri anyways. Okay, whatever. Aura. Alright, boys. I know my voice, my vocal cords, everything is beginning to hurt, okay? I apologize. Oh man, is my webcam lagging? Alright, boys. I know it's been a good stream, this. This has actually been a really poggers stream. I feel like Alright, boys. I really enjoyed this stream, and we've got a lot of support throughout it. Oh my god, thank you for the follow! Thank you! Thank you so much. What was that, man? I just realized my heart looks weird. Thank you so much for the follow, man. We're just finishing up. I'm sorry you only just found. Thank you so much, though. I get Natsuki to follow you, too. Oh, my gosh. The support lately. Oh, my God, guys. Thank you. That's so nice of you. I feel like I need to do something special for the occasion. Should I change this? Oh. I'm a super legend. Oh yeah, the British Natsuki. Oh, I'm so glad you guys enjoyed that. Oh my god, thanks Natsuki for the follow. By the way, if these are alt accounts, you don't need to follow. But if these are like friends or whatever, that's really cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, one sec. I'm just gonna edit the text. I just realized how bad it looks. Where is it? It's like an outline. Oh, that's maximum. Okay. All right. Wait, is that? Oh, okay. Actually. Sorry, guys. I'm just messing with my text on stream now. What the hell am I doing? Okay. Alright, boys. Okay. But I hope you did enjoy this stream. I would raid someone, but I don't know how to do that. But thank you so much for the support. I'll leave you with the soundtrack for a bit. Thank you so much. Make sure to join the Discord, by the way. I'll put the link in the chat. But bye, guys. Woo.